So aldo triose. Next aldo tetrose. Aldo tetrose means CHO, CHOH, CHOH here, CH2OH. Okay? This one has a 4 carbons, polyhydroxy, more than one OH group, and aldehyde function group, and optically active because there are the 2 chiral carbons for this one. 2 chiral carbons. So here, although tetrose has 2 chiral carbons, so 2 power of 2, 4 stereoisomers. 4 stereoisomers means here 2 enantiomeric pairs. 2 enantiomeric pairs. Okay? 2 enantiomeric pairs. So what are those 2 enantiomeric pairs? Here CHO, here CH2OH. Okay? Here this one, here OH on the right side, OH on the right side. I am writing this one. Okay? Here, it's the mirror image. CHO, CH2OH, here OH, OH, hydrogen, this side. Okay, next here, this CHO, CH2OH, OH on the right side, OH, H. Okay, it's mirror image, H, OH, the OH hydrogen, CHO, CH2, OH. Okay, these are the 4 isomers. 4 isomers with different spatial arrangement. This is D, D erythrose. Its name is erythrose. D erythrose. Similar groups on the same side. This is L erythrose. Here opposites are triose. Which triose it is? Capital D. OH on the right side at bottommost chiral carbon. Okay. Here it is OH on the left side. L triose. L triose. THREOS. 2 enantiomeric pairs. Okay. 2 are the D sugars. 2 are the L sugars. Okay. That's it. Okay. 2 enantiomeric pairs. Next. Aldo pentose. Aldo pentose. Okay, 5 carbons. Aldo pentose 5 carbons. That means here CH2OH, CHOH, CHOH, CHOH. Now it is a CHO. How many chiral carbons? 3 chiral carbons. N equals to 3. CH2OH. CH2OH. Okay, I have written horizontally, not vertically. Horizontally rasam idi. So 2 power of 3, 8. That means here 4 enantiomeric pairs. 4D, 4L. Okay, aldo pentose. Next, aldo hexose. Aldo hexose 6 carbons. N equals to, you can write the structure. OH, CH2, CHOH. How many times? 4 times CH. 6 carbons. 6 carbons. CHO, 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 CHO. N equals to 4. So 2 power of 4, 16. So 8 enantiomeric pairs among the 16 isomers. D glucose, L glucose are the 2 isomers. D mannose, L mannose are the 2 isomers. D galactose, L galactose are the 2 isomers. Right. Okay. Aldo hexose. Okay. Here 6 carbons, total carbon 6. Number of chiral carbons 4. Here total carbons 5. Number of chiral carbons 3. Total carbons 4. Number of chiral carbons 2. That means here just subtract the 2 from total number of carbons to get the number of chiral carbons. Kranti. Now here next, ketoses. Ketoses. Here the first ketoses is optically inactive. This is the polyhydroxy carbonyl compound. Polyhydroxy carbonyl compound. Two OH groups are there. Carbonyl group is there, but no chiral carbon. It is the only one carbohydrate without optically activity. Without optical activity. Next, it is a ketotriose. Now next, CH2OH, C double bond O, CHOH, CH2OH. Here only one chiral carbon, optically active, and 4 carbons. So ketotetrose. Ketotetrose. Okay, ketotetrose. Next, keto. So write down this one. Okay. So next, this one, ketone. So ketoses, number of carbons 5. Keto pentose. Ketopentose. How many chiral carbons? 2 chiral carbons. So n equals to 2. 2 power of 2, 4. 2 enantiomeric pairs. Now this one, ketohexoses. Ketohexose. 6 carbons. N equals to 3. 2 power of 3, 8 isomers. Among the 8 isomers, D-fructose is the one isomer. D-fructose is the one isomer. Okay, fructose is the ketohexose. 6 carbons are there. Here we have to subtract 3 to get the number of chiral carbons from total number of carbons. 6 carbons but 3. 5 carbons but 2 chiral carbons. Okay, here 4 carbons but 1 chiral carbon. But in case of the aldoses, are you listening? Huh? Okay, that is the classification of the carbohydrates based on functional group. Okay. Okay. So D-erythrose, D-threose. With one chiral carbon, D-glyceraldehyde, L-glyceraldehyde. One is the D-glyceraldehyde. From this D, we will get the another 2 D sugars. That means here with 2 chiral carbons, 2 are the D sugars, 2 are the L sugars. Just here, this part is same. HOHCH2, HOHCH2H, HOHCH2H. Just changing the position of the OH, either right side or on the left side. Now here, again from this D sugar, we will get the another 2 by changing the OH position, by adding CHOH group and by changing position, OH on the right side or on the left side. So D-erythrose, that means here, it is also D sugar, so this part is same. So here CHO, CH2OH, OH, OH, here OH. Hydrogen, this hydrogen, hydrogen. This is a D sugar. Okay. Now one more, CHO. Now here OH on the right side, OH on the left side. Next here OH, hydrogen. This hydrogen, OH. This CH2, OH. Okay. It is also D sugar. Different. These two are the different. Now here from this one, another 2. CHO. Okay, CH2, OH. Your OH fix same, your hydrogen same. But in this case, HOH. Here, OH, hydrogen, CHO, and remaining same. OH, hydrogen, H, and CH2. This is the D, this is the D. Okay. That means here, with 3 chiral carbons, 8 isomers are possible. Among the 8 isomers, 4 are the D. For every structure, there is a mirror image, there is the L. That's totally 8. Now here, again from this one, it is a ribose. This is ribose. This is arabinose. This is xylose. It is lixose. I think lixose. Lixose. Okay. Ribose, arabinose, xylose, lixose. Yes. Okay. That's it. Next here, from this one, another two isomers. That means here CHO, here OH, H, next remaining same. Okay, remaining same. That means here I am writing like this here OH, OH, all OH same side. This is CH2 OH. Hydrogen, this hydrogen, hydrogen. Now here another one OH, H. Okay, CHO, next remaining same OH, 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 okay, 3 OH groups, and this CH2 hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Okay, next in this case, again here for this one, two isomers. Okay, for this one, two isomers. So here CHO, CH2OH, here OH, this one OH, hydrogen, next OH on the right side, hydrogen, this OH, H, H. Okay, next here, change the position of this one. CHO, OH, H. So remaining same. That means here OH, hydrogen, this one OH, this one OH. Okay, CH2 OH. Again for this one, another two. Another two. That means here CHO, OH on the right side. CHO, OH on the left side. So remaining same. That means OH, H, here OH, CH2, OH. Hydrogen, this one OH, this one hydrogen. Okay, next. Okay, remaining same. Okay, now? So here hydrogen, OH, here OH hydrogen, this hydrogen OH and CH2OH. Okay, so write down this one. And next here another two. Okay, this is D-lixose, and from this one another two. So CHO, CH2OH, CHO, CH2OH. So here OH on the right side, here OH on the left side. So remaining same OH, OH, H, OH. Here OH, H, here OH, H, OH, H. That's it. 8 isomers. Huh? Here 8 isomers. Okay. These 8 isomers are the D sugars. Remaining 8 are the L. Okay. This is D-allose. D-allose. Okay. Allose. This one. This is altrose. Altrose unda. Allose. This is altrose. This is glucose. This is mannose. This is D-glucose. Glucose. G-U-L-O-S-E. It is D-indose. 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 It is D. Galactose. It is D. Talose. That's it. Okay, those are the aldohexol. D aldohexols. Yes, visible. Names are visible. Allose, aldose, glucose, mannose, glucose. It is. Indose, galactose, thalose. D sugars. 8 D sugars. Remaining L are the remaining 8 are the L sugars. ప్రతిదానికి mirror image. L allose, L aldose, L glucose, mannose. Huh? Reactive. So it is a, here we can remember like this. Reaxyl. Okay. Next this one. All altruists gladly make gum in gallon tanks. Okay. All altruists gladly make gum in gallon tanks. Okay. Allose, altros, glucose, mannose, glucose. It is indose, galactose, thalose. Okay. These are the structures. So write down this one. Yes. Okay. So next epimers. A small concept which is strongly attached to the morning class. Epimers. What are epimers? Okay. So write down. A pair of diastereomers. A pair of diastereomers a pair of diastereomers which have different configuration which have different configuration at only one carbon in brackets other than anomeric carbon other than anomeric carbon. Okay. Other than anomeric carbon. What is this anomeric carbon? We will discuss in next class. Okay. Other than anomeric carbon. Okay. The pair of diastereomers which have different configuration at only one carbon. Those are called as the epimers. Okay. Now here, see this one. Here CHO, CH2OH, OH, here OH, hydrogen, this one OH. So hydrogen, this is OH, hydrogen, this is hydrogen. This is the D-glucose. This is D-glucose. Now I am writing another aldohexose. OH, OH, H, here H. This is OH, H, OH, H, H. This is D-mannose. These two have different configuration at only one carbon. Here OH on the right side at this carbon, OH on the left side at this carbon. At remaining all carbons configuration is same. Okay, these are the diastereomers. These are not mirror images. Okay, these are not mirror images. If they are the mirror images, those are called as enantiomers. So pair of diastereomers which have different configuration at only one chiral carbon, those are considered as epimers. Okay. So now here the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth, fifth, sixth. A different configuration at the second carbon. Different configuration at the second carbon. So these are the C2 epimers. These are C2 epimers. Okay. For suppose this one CHO and CH2OH, OH, H, H here OH, H, OH here OH. Here a hydrogen. This is D-galactose. D-galactose. Okay? D-galactose. A different configuration with glucose, fourth carbon. Here there is a OH on the right side, here OH on the left side. So D-glucose and D-galactose are the C4 epimers. Okay? D-glucose and D-galactose are C4 epimers. Okay? They have only different configuration at the one carbon. Now here, what about the D-mannose and galactose? Those are the diastereomers, but not epimers. Here epimers are the diastereomers. Epimers are the diastereomers. That means here, all epimers are the diastereomers, but all diastereomers are not epimers. Epimers means here, the pair of diastereomers, that means here, those are not non-mirror images, but they have different configuration at only one carbon. Those are the epimers. Or suppose here, D-mannose and D-galactose, D-mannose and D-galactose have different configuration at the C4 and different configuration at the C2. So these are not the epimers, but diastereomers. Okay, not epimers, but just diastereomers, because have different configuration at more than one chiral carbon. Okay, if only different configuration at the one carbon, then those are the epimers. Okay, more than one, those are the diastereomers. Epimers also diastereomers. Okay, so here we can say all epimers are diastereomers, but not vice versa. Okay, but not vice versa. That means here all diastereomers are not epimers. Okay, that's it. Epimers means only different configuration at the one chiral carbon. There are also non-mirror images, not mirror images. D-glucose and galactose. Next, xylose and lixose. Xylose and lixose are which epimers? Xylose and lixose. Huh? Xylose and lixose? C2 epimers. Okay? At second carbon, different configuration. You can see in notes. Okay? C2 epimers. And ribose, arabinose also C2 epimers, different configuration at the second chiral carbon. Okay, epimers. So based on the structures, okay, based on the structures, write one question. Which are the following sugar? Which are the following sugar? Which are the following sugar Which of the following sugar? Which of the following sugar produce meso compound? Produce meso compound. MESO. Meso compound. Produce meso compound. On reduction with sodium borohydride. On reduction with sodium borohydride. Or H2 nickel. Or H2 nickel. Or H2 nickel. Okay. First one. Option A. Glucose. B. Galactose. Galactose. C. Fructose. D. Allose. Which of the following compound produce meso compound on reduction? Is sodium borohydride and or H2 nickel. Here what is the meso compound? The meso compound is optically inactive compound that has a symmetry, plane of symmetry. Okay, meso compound. Now here, what is the product? Okay, this one on reduction, what is the product? This aldehyde group is reduced to the alcohol CH2OH. Here CH2OH. Here OH on the right side. Here hydrogen on the right side. Here hydrogen on the right side. Here OH on the right side. So H, here OH, OH, hydrogen. This is the product. Okay. This is the product. This product is known as sorbitol. This product is known as sorbitol. Sorbitol or glucitol. Sorbitol. Okay, here in this case, this product is optically active or inactive? Inactive. Because this one has this plane of symmetry. This one cut into two equal halves, and these two equal halves are the mirror images. Because OH, OH, hydrogen, hydrogen, CH2, OH, CH2. Equal halves can be cut into two equal halves, mirror images. So this is a meso compound. This is meso compound. Meso compound. Now next, glucose. Here write the products for the glucose. Okay. Here for the glucose, CH2OH. Here CH2OH. Here OH, OH, H, OH. This one has no. It's not a sorbitol, it is a galactose. Huh? Okay, okay. This is a sorbitol. Okay, this is sorbitol. Hydrogen, this hydrogen, this OH. This one has no symmetry. This one has no plane of symmetry because OH, OH, here H, OH. Of course, this can be cut into two equal halves, but those two equal halves are not mirror images. Those two equal halves are not mirror images. OH, OH. Here hydrogen, OH. So here, this is active, optically active compound. It's not a meso compound. The question may be like this: which of the following compound produce optically inactive compound on reduction with sodium borohydride or H2 nickel? This is optically active. This meso compound optically inactive. Optically inactive. Next, one more income. Glucose, galactose. Okay. Fructose. Yes. Here CH2OH, C double bond O. Okay, CH2OH. Here OH, H, OH. Hydrogen, hydrogen. This is the OH. Okay. What is the product after reaction with sodium borohydride? What is the product? Here in this case, CH2OH and CH2OH, OH, H, OH hydrogen, this hydrogen, OH. Now it is converted to CHOH. Okay, that CO group is reduced to the COH and H. Is it reduction? Addition of the hydrogens, CHOH. Now here the CO converted to CHOH. Here OH may be right side or OH may be left side. That means here CH2OH, here OH, H, OH hydrogen, this H, here CH2OH. Okay, that's it. So OH may be on the right side or OH may be on the left side. Whatever it is, we can get. Because that CO group is planar. This CO group is planar. This is the one alkyl group. Let us say CH2OH is the one alkyl group. Remaining one is the one alkyl group. Planar. So here from the sodium borohydride NaBH4, here H minus from the BH4 minus either attack from the front side or back side. It's a planar. Attack from the front side or back side. So we'll get the 50-50 chances. Okay, na? To attack by the H, that has a 50-50 chances, either from front side or from the back side. We'll get the mixture of products. So these are the diastereomers. Diastereomers, and each one is optically active. Each one is optically active. There is no symmetry. Here in this case, this product is known as a sorbitol. This product is known as a mannitol. The product is known as a mannitol. Sorbitol and mannitol. Okay, na? Here fructose on reduction gives a mixture of sorbitol and mannitol. Glucose on reduction gives a sorbitol. And here the mannose on reduction gives a mannitol. Mannose on reduction gives a mannitol. Actually in this case OH on the right side. Here also OH on the right side. Ana? Remaining group's position is same. OH here hydrogen, this OH. That's it. Here in this case also HOH, hydrogen OH. Here OH hydrogen, this one OH. That is sorbitol and mannitol. So glucose on reduction gives a sorbitol and mannose on reduction gives a mannitol. But here fructose on reduction gives a both sorbitol and mannitol. These two are the diastereomers. Okay, different configuration at the second carbon. Different configuration at the second carbon only. Ana? Configuration at the remaining all carbons same. Okay, you can say these are the epimers, sorbitol and mannitol. Okay, the sorbitol also called as a glucitol, I think. Glucitol. Okay. So here, next, allose. Allose. In case of the allose, OH groups, all OH groups on the same side, right side of the. Okay. That means here, for allose, okay, allose, CHO actually, so remaining CH2OH. OH on the right side, OH on the right side, OH on the right side, OH on the right side. H, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. On reduction, it is converted to CH2OH. Now this one has a symmetry, plane of symmetry. Produce a meso compound, optically inactive compound. Okay. So here this one produces a meso compound and galactose produces meso compound, optically inactive compounds. On reduction with sodium borohydride or with lithium aluminum hydride or with the H2 nickel. Okay. So glucose on reduction gives a sorbitol or glucitol. Mannose on reduction gives a mannitol. Okay. Now next, fructose on reduction gives a both sorbitol and mannitol. 50-50. The pair of diastereomers. Because keto group is a planar. So that is a planar. Okay, two groups and C double bond O. So hydrogen attack either front side or back side. Okay, we get the mixture of two diastereomers, not enantiomers actually, because the remaining chiral carbons configuration is fixed. It is not changed from one isomer to other isomer. Okay, so they are the non-mirror images. So diastereomers. Okay, so that's it. Okay, this one.